Hello YouTube, thought I'd do a quick video here. This is going to be an update video. I know when I started this project I talked about putting a crank on it. I was going to have like a hand crank and then I could just crank down the mass. But the way this is set up, I don't think that's needed. All I got to do is move the bricks off the basketball stand and then just walk the antenna down. Since this is such a short antenna mass, I don't think it's needed to add the hand crank. But I did notice here the other day with the winds, we've had 45, 50 mile an hour wind gusts. This pole kind of wanted to sway, so I 3D printed a holder to have paracord or guide wires to this, and I'll have those go to the ground with a stake. So that's how we're going to prevent that from swaying. So I did 3D print that. Now I'm making this antenna mast, and I've been customizing 3D print parts so I can run two antennas at once, or have two antennas mounted at once is what I should say. I'll get another thing of coax here hopefully next week or two. But this is the Retevis high gain antenna that I did a video on. And this is going to be, the area is going to be where I build antennas and I test them. So that's why I made it so I can mount two antennas without having to take one antenna off all the time. I also 3D print. Now if you guys are interested in an arm, like you want to put another antenna on, let me know. I'm going to have an arm like this available. This arm, you can zip tie it or use a hose clamp. This one is customized to fit a 2-inch diameter flagpole. Fits real nice, as you can see. And then it will have on there a 3/4 inch, about an inch long stub where you can put a coupler on there, 3/4 inch PVC coupler, and add more 3/4 inch PVC pipe if you need to have it higher up. It will have I already glued this one on so I can't show you, but it'll have about an inch high 3/4 inch joint on there, or connector that you can go ahead and add to. So what I mean by that is you'll be able to take a PVC pipe like I did here and add to it to whatever length you need. Okay, so that's what this, and this is what this is gonna be. If you're wondering why am I putting another bracket on here for another antenna, this bracket can hold an antenna. Obviously the coax will go through here, so and then I'll just zip tie it. But this is going to be for my weather antenna. Okay, it's about 10 feet down. I'm trying to see over here. So I measured from here to there, it's 10 feet. So I'm hoping that will help my reception. I try to have the weather antenna up by the GMRS antenna, and that didn't quite work out real well. So like I said, I'll have some of these available, these brackets to mount another antenna, like an arm, I guess, so to speak. You can just send me an email. I may do a separate video on that when I get it all buttoned up. But the nice thing about this flagpole is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to show you something why I like doing this. So I'm going to be right back. Okay, now obviously to adjust SWRs, I'm going to need the antenna to be upright, and I don't want to be lowering and raising the basketball hoop all the time to tweak an antenna. So I made it so that I can pull the section on the flagpole, put it in this, it's actually a umbrella holder for a patio umbrella, but put it in there, and then with the little step ladder I can go ahead and trim my antenna and adjust my SWRs, get them fairly close, and then I can put them on the basketball hoop and raise the antenna. So that's kind of why I'm leaving this to be in sections, and I'm not putting a bolt through there. I mean, I could put a bolt through there and just unbolt it if I need to do this, but this is what I kind of like about it. So that's what's nice about using a flagpole. You can pop it out. I got a short piece of coax, about 10 foot, that I can hook up to the antenna, hook up my analyzer right here on the ground, do some quick checking, get it roughly close, and then put the antenna up, and voila, we're all set to go. So that's kind of why I like this design. It's going to be easier to adjust SWRs. Well, at least I hope. So there you have it. That's how this is going to be. I'll do a final one when I get all the guide wires in place, but at least you have an idea what's going on. So if you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. Please subscribe. Thank you, and have yourself a good day.